back to my channel, Country Conversations with Diva T. Now, the YouTube streets are hot, aren't they? They are hot discussing Funky Dineva. Now, I have a long extended history with Funky, just like many other of the Funky Bunch. I follow him on every platform that I possibly can. I love his commentary. He's bright, just a ball of fresh air. He's funny. He has the personality for this platform. And like with many other YouTubers, he is our inspiration. Now, long before there was, I knew anything about Richie Sky, which my sister told me about Richie. She was like, oh, this is fine guy by the name of DJ Richie Sky. He's so fine. He's tall, has light eyes, and he has this bubbly personality as well. And I was like, okay, because she was like, you got to get off of Funky's sack, okay? You got to go, in with other people. So I found DJ Richie Sky in probably about 19, and then the Panorama hit, and so I found Scotty, and then after Scotty, Bundy, and then so forth and so on. And I still had my subscription with Funky. Now, Funky is so amazing that I don't think I've ever heard him ask people to join his channel. He's, up there, okay? I don't think I've ever heard him ask for a cash out. I don't think I've ever heard him ask for a super chat or anything like that. Not saying that there's something wrong with other people asking for it or, putting it out there. I'm just saying he is so good at what he does that these things come to him without him asking or promoting. Because I need them. I'm growing my channel, so, I'm not going to say not hit the like button, okay? I'm not going to say follow me and subscribe. That is what it is. I mean, that's a part of growing your YouTube channel. Okay, so the thing happened with he and Michelle. Now, I loved them both at the time. So, when Michelle was showing all of the things that Funky had done to her apartment, I could not believe it. It was insane. So, she dragged it out. He was, not really addressing it. And that was that. She started calling him Junkie Dineva. I wasn't, I didn't agree with that because he admitted that he had done recreational sugar booger in the past. So that was what it was. But she continued. Okay. Then Michelle got on this bandwagon of followers who hated Candy or, were dragging Candy. Now, I'm not saying Candy is perfect. Everybody knows that she's not. But at the same time, it didn't seem fair and balanced. Her issues with Candy or whatever. I don't even know if she really has issues with Candy. I'm not going to address that. I'm just, showing where, the downfall between her and Funky came in. And then I started, trying to figure out which one of these people am I going to stay with. Okay? I stopped following Michelle. Now, she still pops up on my YouTube feed, but I rarely watch her because either she's going to mention Candy at some point during her reviews or her lives, or she's going to mention Junkie Dinita. This clash between Funky and her is ongoing on her end, it seems to be. So, when he does things like this, it just ups her following for people who disagree with him. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't think Funky hates black women. I think he has the same biases, though, in my opinion, as many dark-skinned black men. I'm going to say it again. I think he has the same biases as many dark-skinned black men. I'm going to give you an example. Now, this is where he kind of told his draws with me. I was watching one day, and the whole issue, he hadn't done videos on Basketball Wives in forever. Okay? And this is a fact. You can look it up. However, when the colorist issue started arising with Evelyn and OG, he floated in, right? So I'm looking at these videos that he's making about Evelyn and OG, and I'm like, where is the same vitriol that he has for Evelyn that he has for OG? He would talk about how beautiful Evelyn was before he said anything. Okay? Evelyn is a pretty woman. Evelyn knows how to dress. Evelyn is the it girl for Basketball Wives. And OG, the little dark-skinned girl, this is my opinion. This is what I'm thinking as he's speaking. The little dark-skinned one is over there trying to make herself equal to this beautiful, light-skinned Afro-Latina. Now, a lot of people are dissing Evelyn because she calls herself an Afro-Latina. Most people with Puerto Rican descent do have African ancestry. It's going to be very, very rare that you will find a Puerto Rican that does not have African descent. So it did not bother me like it bothered so many other people that she called herself Afro-Latina. But to me, Funky saw her as the standard of beauty. OG, no, not so much. So that began to get in my crawl space. He said these words: OG has a bad attitude. It's her attitude. She's too hard. She is aggressive, which is a trigger word, right? Never have I heard him. Memory, this is me going on memory. I didn't look back at any videos. This is my memory serving itself. I'm 48 years old, so it may not be, coagulating like it's supposed to. But if my memory serves me correctly, I don't remember him ever saying Evelyn had a bad attitude. Now, we have seen Evelyn jump across tables, right? We have seen her pick up champagne bottles and throw them. We have seen Evelyn literally try to get at people to fight them. The only time that we saw OG do the same thing was when she and Evelyn had their last blow up. And to me, that was even. That was even comeback. Okay. Then he goes on to say that OG was ugly. To me, OG is a very, very beautiful woman. And I recognize colorism when I see it. Michelle calls Claudia colorist Claudia. However, like I said, I believe that a lot of black men, especially dark-skinned black men, have these colorist tendencies. Because how else can you explain him calling OG ugly and aggressive and never mentioning how aggressive this Afro-Latino woman Evelyn is? I don't like Evelyn, never have, because she mingles in these circles causing chaos and never is held accountable for it. Fast forward to now. I saw Haley and Chloe on YouTube. I've never been a big follower of other YouTube content creators other than Funky and Michelle. Like I said, it was years later when I found DJ Richie Scott and Dan Scotty and and so forth. I was more so watching those videos, Funky and then music. Funky and then music. And that's where my YouTube ended. I saw two beautiful, talented individuals. When I say talented, harmonizing, making their own beats, all of the above. You cannot deny this. These women are brilliant. And then when I found out they were going to be on the spinoff of Blackish, Grownish, I was like, yes. They didn't really do a whole lot of their musical talents on there, but they do sing the theme song, okay? Now, Haley gets this job while on Grownish. I remember it. She gets the job as the Little Mermaid, and her star began to rise even higher. Chloe goes in a different direction and goes solo. Her star is going up as well. Now, I know Chloe's album did not do well, but there are other ways to support her. I watched her movie on Peacock. The name escapes me. That doesn't mean that it was a bad movie. I loved the movie, okay? Let me start there. So again, very talented. I'm so proud of Funky because he gets TGIF. Everybody starts rising, right? On TGIF, I am not comfortable with Funky being with Al. I don't like Al. I try to watch to support Funky. Yes. I think that Claudia was great on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I would love to have her back on there. But I don't have them where DJ Richie Sky is and where Funky is and where Bundy is on my notifications on YouTube. I'll watch it if I catch something that I really want to see. I watched it when So Gucci and I believe Akeisha was on there, and I watched when Candy was on there, and then I watched that cringy interview with Kimmy and Maurice, aka Cheese Puff. That's neither here nor there. So I did not see him say live what he said about Chloe's big fat face and not cute with makeup, without makeup. Where did it come from, Funky? I mean, even though he did an apology, I just don't see where it came from. It was so, like she had really done something to him. It was weird. Okay? I don't think the girl she probably knows Funky, but I don't think she's ever gotten on any type of platform and said anything against him. Not that I can recall. So when all of this came out about him saying that Halle was pregnant and that Chloe was, um, you know, fat faced and not cute, as a new up and coming YouTube creator, that was kind of disturbing to me because I didn't understand it. I don't think a lot of people understand it. Again, he has apologized. I think the damage is done. I do. And it's sad. And I, he's going to lose a lot of subscribers. Now, with me being a sub, I did kind of fall off with him with the OG incident, and I picked back up. And he was still saying things that I found problematic, but not to this extent. It's sad because, you know, I don't want to stop seeing his commentary. I don't want his channel pulled, and I don't want him off of TGIF. But when you say things like this, of course, because black women are becoming more unified in social media, we do not stand for this. That just is what it is. And I really wish we had band together closely with the OG thing. But now that he's talking about our two up and coming beautiful little stars, you know, it's a whole different ball game there. You talking about the Little Mermaid. Now, I don't know anything about this DDG fella, if that's his name, that Halle is supposed to be pregnant by. So what? If she lied, she lied. It's her business. Now, she is in the public eye, and to some extent she does owe her fans something, right? But not to the extent that she's being dragged for hiding her pregnancy. People are talking about how she picked this no good thug, allegedly, to partner with and have a baby with. Again, her business. The only thing Chloe did is what I would do with my sister. Take up for her. Take up for her in social media. That was her right. That was her right to do so. And again, I'm just going to end this video by saying I'm disappointed. I don't know how many videos Funky's going to put out from here, because he rarely does YouTube now, but when he does, I'm right there. I don't know where this can go from here. I really, really, really think that he meant what he said. And see, that's the thing. He apologized, but he meant what he said. And you have to recognize that he meant what he said. That came from the bottom of his toes all the way up through his throat and out his mouth. Okay? But that's neither here nor there. I still am indifferent at this point. But, you know, we love Chloe and Halle. Again, we love Chloe and Halle. Of course, they may not see my video because teeny tiny. But I'm going to close by saying I hope this doesn't cause him to be, well, maybe a suspension. Maybe a suspension, a couple days off or whatever, you know, for them to get their little PR campaign together. That may work. But I'm telling you, we're not angry and aggressive. We're just angry as black women. We're angry right now. We're angry with the things that are happening in social media about us being blamed for every issue that is happening in the black community. You blame us for being welfare mothers, then you blame us for being independent. Which one is it? Can we find a happy medium? So we're angry. We're not angry and aggressive. We're angry and want fair treatment in the media. Okay? That's how I see it. And with all of that being said, thank you for joining me on Country Conversations with Diva D. Follow me on my various platforms. Twitter, I am Queen D. No, I'm on Twitter. I am QT2. On Instagram, I am Queen D41. And in closing, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for coming to my channel. I'm out.